My first experience with film, if I'm being honest, was when I used to take my sister's phone and mess around with the camera effects. And even though that may not be official film, it was just like, I like doing this. So, I was like, I'm gonna just try because I remember how much I like doing that.
My first experience in film was when I was younger, the young Karan days, when Minecraft was a thing still, when I was in like 7th, 8th grade. I used to record myself on YouTube. Yeah, I was one of those kids.
I was just kind of into photography, so I always like take pictures at like birthday parties. And then at my last school, there wasn't a photography class, but there was a video production. So I'm like, well, I like working with cameras. So then I went into the production, and I fell in love with the whole process of it, writing, filming, editing. I just kind of felt like a rush when I would filmmake.
It kind of began with the whole like childhood cartoons, but also with like video games. I wanted to know how they did it bit by bit, and originally I was going to go into engineering to kind of design said parts of like what was in these cartoons and shows and whatnot. My entire life I've liked art, so I was like, these shows, they turn pictures into a lot of them at once, and it's motion, so animation. So that's kind of how I got into filming, is through animation.
Film means to me just where I can use my ideas and creativity into something instead of just letting it fester through my mind.
Filmmaking helps me in my personal life by giving me a space to disconnect from reality, give me a space where I can feel comfortable in my own zone, where I know what I'm doing.
It's like a virtual diary, basically, for me. Like every one of my films, like there's always something of me in there. So yeah, I guess it's just kind of escape from reality, and it's fun to complete something, like saying that you created something and the task was finished.
My family and how they think about all this, they're in full support. Like they love seeing every time I animate. They just enjoy it. They watch me. They love watching me grow. They love watching me, learn, and they just are waiting to see me just get some award one day, which will be a surprise to me too. But hey, future is new.
My family they're very supportive about it. And they're like, you're just seeing your options on what you could do.
Yeah, they support me in everything that I do, like my films. They really appreciate it, even though I really kind of trash myself a lot because I put all my films to a very high standard, and then when I don't complete it, I get stressed out.
Honestly, it's been rough. It's been an experience with my mom, really, where she wants me to become an engineer, like all these other people are, but I tell her I want to be a cinematographer or a sound engineer rather than a rocket scientist, rather than a teacher, astronaut, how these other people are wanting to become.
For someone to going into animation, or not animation specifically, but filmmaking in general, I would probably tell them it's going to be a long process, but eventually you'll get there, and eventually things will look really good. I might still be a starter, but I'm higher than I was when I started, so there's obvious progress throughout the entire process.
I say if you really enjoy something with all your heart, go for it, because only you can get to your destination. No one else can set you aside, set you where you can go. If you want that thing, it's up to you to go and get it.
I am Ziarah Carrillo, and I am a filmmaker.
I am Tristan, and I am a filmmaker.
I am Karan Washington, and I'm a filmmaker.
I mean, I can direct, but I haven't really done much directing. But if I need to, I will, and I think that if I learn how to get better knowledge on how to direct, then I feel I could do it. So I'd say maybe in the future I could easily say, my name is Boone and I'm a filmmaker.